Start with your impressions of the building and finally getting a chance to play in front of a full house here.
Yeah, you know what? It was. We had a chance to appreciate it probably more during warm-up. You can admire the crowd, the building, the lighting, the music, the sound. I think everything's an upgrade from our old building. Obviously, it gave us many good years, but it was time. Once the game started, though, we were so focused on what was going on the ice that you don't notice it that much. The benches are more comfortable, but we're still trying to find our way in our new home as well. You go in between periods, you're not sure where you're going or how far it is to get anywhere, but that's why we have exhibition season.
When you look at a replay, you're looking down at the screen or you're looking up at the
Well, the screens down below didn't work, so we're looking up, but we've got to look underneath the clock at the little ones because the big one's so far up that can't see it.
How about the technology in the room, the video stuff you've got? I don't know how much of it is different from what you had before. But
no, a lot of it's upgraded. A lot of it's similar. Again, we're trying to piece everything together in the coach's room, the ability to send it to the locker room. We'll need a few more exhibition games to get it right down, but our staff has done a pretty good job of adapting. For me as an individual, only being here for a few days, it's scrambly, but I think we're going to enjoy our home if we continue to win here.
You talk about Pitlick's play?
Well, I thought there was a group of players that had to have good games tonight, and they had good games tonight. And you look at Pitlick would be one of them. He played.
Supposed to play.
Well, no, and sometimes that happens. You weren't scheduled to play, and somebody gets sick, and you go in and you have a hell of a game, and he did that. In this case, he penalty killed. He did a great job along the boards. He set up plays around the net, managed the game well. I was quite impressed with his play. I thought that whole line of Kahira, Beck, and Pitlick had an impact on the game every time they were on the ice.
He said last year he was really disappointed. He felt that he was just too cautious in training. Noticed by the coaching staff and vowed that he wasn't sure he could make the team, but wanted to at least get noticed. Outside of the points, what were the small things you felt he did well?
Well, I thought he played a power game, and that can happen in any of the zones. It can happen with or without the puck, but he bullied his way through along the boards. He kept plays alive. He was able to kill plays in the D zone by being strong, stick strong. Understood what he was doing on the penalty kill. So when you watch the video again and we can slow it down, we'll appreciate a lot of the little things that he did tonight, and that line in particular.
What about Clef Larson, first impressions as a parent?
I thought Clef got much better as the game went on. You could tell that he hadn't played for a little while, but he kind of got aggressive halfway through the game, made plays, jumped in, got a shot through, broke out cleaner. Lars, feeling his way through in the game as well. I think they're going to be a good pair for us.
You didn't see Mraz last year because he hurt and broke his finger, but did he show you a little something tonight of why he was a draft pick?
Yeah, and you know what?
Better skater was on the puck.
He was on the puck. He was physical. Created the first goal by just playing the game simple and getting into the net, scoring off the rebound. And like I said, there were some guys that needed to have real good games, and they did. So that's a real positive sign.
You don't have a ton of experience still up front when you think about it. And Lucic and Versteeg. And Versteeg, I know, is on a PTO, but he scores. What are your thoughts on A, the signing of him, and then B, his first game?
Well, I feel comfortable having him here. First of all, or he wouldn't be here. I think that with our team, he's got to continue to play just like everybody else in camp. And as he pushes and earns more and more, somebody's getting pushed out the door. And Beck, Kahira, Pitlick can do that too. If we can create that type of competition where we create depth and put some of the veteran players on notice, we're a family. You don't like to see anybody leave your family, but there's some veterans, in my opinion. We've gone through 3 days and they haven't had a big impact yet. Hopefully in Calgary they did, and played better. We'll watch that game, but some of them have to get going.
And Jesse Puljujarvi's first game here in North America.
I thought he has some work to do. We may as well cut to the chase and be honest. We'd like to think that he can pull through and play on our team, but he's got some work to do based on tonight's game. And he's got a lot of talent. He's got to learn timing and space at the NHL level, how to use his body, how to stay in plays. There was a couple times where he had the puck and he looked dangerous. but he's got to have it a lot more, and the people around him have to also help him.